let's get started with our gorgeous, gorgeous couple. Bohang and Shantal, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, I should actually say, Bohang, welcome back.
Yeah.
And Shantal, what took you so long?
I don't know, hey?
No, but now that you're here, we're here to celebrate you. We're here to celebrate your careers individually and your life as a couple. Now, Bohang, you and I go way, way, way back, and Mzansi does not need any introduction to you and your incredible work from Isono to Seriously Single. Where did your start in the industry begin?
It started, the very first show that I got cast on was Zabalaza, which was a soapy. Yeah, that was my start. And that came after hundreds of auditions. I'm talking like I used to actually list all the auditions I went to. And when I got to 100, I stopped counting. And then I went to many more, and eventually I booked my first role. So yeah, Zabalaza was my first one. And since then, it's just been...
Have you always wanted to work on the stage?
Yeah. I've always loved film and TV. I think that comes from my family and the kind of shows and films I was exposed to at a young age. First thing I remember watching was like Jim Carrey and
The Mask.
Yeah, well, actually, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective was the first thing, and I didn't get the concept of being an actor, but I just knew that something about these characters was attractive to me.
Well, you have definitely made your mark on the South African entertainment industry, and I cannot wait to see what 2024 has in store. And then we go to the wellness queen, Shantal, honey. One thing about you, whenever I go onto Shantal's social media pages, I get anxiety immediately. I feel like I'm not doing enough, honey. You work in the wellness space, motivation, whether it's diet, whether it's working out, and just being your best, authentic, well-rounded self. Yeah. Why is it so important for you to work with women and inspire us in this way?
Well, I think, growing up, I've always been surrounded by strong, powerful women, and I know that women play a very important role in society. So being the strength and support of society, I feel like we need some TLC, we need to make sure that we take care of ourselves. And so I've always been drawn to just helping women, see that their health is important, that they need to live a wholesome life. That's something that I'm really big on right now.
Yeah, and you articulate that eloquently and perfectly on your pages, and that is why I love a couple like you, because it seems like each person runs their own race in their own lane. No one is competing, but instead inspiring each other and supporting each other and celebrating each other in that. Yeah. And whenever I sit next to a very inspiring and beautiful couple, I love to know where it all began. How did you make your presence known to this gorgeous
Well, listen, I had seen her at the gym, and she was with someone. And my friend and I were like, how? The maths is not mathing. How did...
They don't look like a couple.
Yeah, like how, fam? Like, make it made sense, ne? So we're like, fine, cool, leave it. I saw her again a couple of times. Didn't ever say hi to her, didn't know who she was. And then a mutual friend of ours actually posted her on her Instagram story and tagged. So I was like, oh, let me...
That's who she is.
That's who she is. And I just, I went into her profile and... DM.
Did you slide in the DM?
I slid.
And then Shantal, your side of the story is that you decided then to friend zone him.
Yes.
How then did the relationship grow from you friend zoning him to now you guys are husband and wife?
Okay, firstly, I was not friend zoned.
You were friend zoned.
This was a mutual friend zoning.
Okay.
Let's just get that right.
To deny that part, but I mean, only I would know the truth, right? Because I'm the friend zoner. So it took a while because I was trying to find myself then, and bumped into this hunk, and obviously irresistible at the time, but I just knew that the timing wasn't right. I needed to work on myself, and so friend zoned, but we used to see each other like once a month because at the time he was working on 2 shows and my schedule was hectic doing personal training and working in the gym, etc. So yeah, we would see each other once a month, but those dates were like, oh my goodness. He was just like, he ticked all my boxes.
Is he romantic?
He is.
I am.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't convincing. I am.
No, he is.
I am.
I love
He is. I would say I'm the romantic one though.
Yeah, no, she is, yeah, for sure.
Stunning. Now, your journey has been so inspirational. I know being able to see the inception of the relationship all the way now to you both have decided to make the leap and you're moving to Cape Town. Business, pleasure, both?
Both. Actually, the intention was business. My intention for coming to Cape Town was really to explore the market this side.
Yeah.
I mean, as you would know, Joburg and Cape Town is completely different.
Yeah.
And I found it challenging to come to Cape Town as compared to Joburg, where my experience in Joburg after many years in the industry is like I've got relationships with casting directors, producers. There's a familiarity there. And Cape Town, it was like no one knows who you are. They don't, you know what I mean? So it was like almost starting from the beginning again, which was nice in a way because I was fresh-faced to them, and also challenging because now it's like, okay, cool, let's grind again.
You have to build that relationship.
Build that relationship again, which has been going well so far. So, and also, the pleasure part of it is just Cape Town is a beautiful city. I really enjoy being here. It's a breath of fresh air from the hustle and bustle of Johannesburg. So, yeah.
And I suppose there is synchronicity within Cape Town activities for your wellness platform. Yeah. You're able to take hikes, meditate on the beach. I love it for both of you. Now, you guys had the most fairy tale, beautiful start to your relationship, and you sealed the deal with the wedding. Tell us all about that.
Our wedding actually took place during lockdown. Yeah. We were under restrictions at the time, and so we could only have 50 people at our wedding. It was small and intimate, but it was so special, and it was honestly the most beautiful thing. I couldn't have planned a better wedding. So, yeah, wedding of my dreams, actually.
Guys, I cannot wait to spend the rest of the show with you. We're getting you both in the kitchen. Someone has a sweet tooth, someone is more savory. We're balancing the scales here. Just keep comfortable, and thank you so much for sharing your love with us.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Talking about romance on social media, we would like to know whether it's a date night with someone special, wink wink, pizza with friends, or just a quiet night in. How will you be celebrating Valentine's Day? Post your comments, and please do remember to use the hashtag #AfternoonExpress in all of them. See you after the break.